There's an old joke that says there are 3 seasons in Colorado: summer, winter, and road construction. If you're watching this, that means street repair construction is underway and you may have a question or two. In this video, you'll learn what happens when hot and cold seasons collide with extreme weather conditions. And here's a hint: bad roads are just the beginning. We'll also take a look at Lakewood's street maintenance program, Sidewalk Repair, and why street repair is such a top priority for the city. Because good roads and nice sidewalks are things we all take for granted until there's a problem with them. With nearly 1,400 lane miles to monitor and maintain, the Street Maintenance Division of Public Works stays busy throughout the year, especially during warm weather months. The city spends about $7 million on street maintenance and repairs annually, so as you drive around, please keep an eye out for roadwork. One of the most pesky problems that the city deals with is caused by nature. Imagine you're driving along a smooth road and all of a sudden you hit it, the dreaded pothole. But in Lakewood, potholes are kept to a minimum, thanks to a public works department that excels when it comes to road maintenance. Every year, the city repairs anywhere from 12 to 1,500 potholes to keep Lakewood roads in good condition and your drive to work or play a smooth ride. Potholes usually occur during the winter or spring when moisture and freeze-thaw cycles play havoc with the roads. When water seeps through cracks in the pavement and freezes, it expands, and that causes rips and tears in the pavement, which eventually make the potholes even bigger. The good news? Potholes are usually small and can be repaired quickly by visiting Request Lakewood, the city's online customer service center. Pavement can fail because of heavy truckloads passing over it and because of poor base conditions. The solution? Street patching, which is the process of removing and replacing the section of pavement that fails. Every year, the Public Works Department patches about 15,000 square yards of pavement. A simple patching process can be completed in a day. For larger projects, the city follows a maintenance schedule that varies for residential, collector, and arterial streets. Basically, the schedule calls for concrete repair, patch, and asphalt overlay every 10 years for arterial streets such as Alameda Avenue, and every 16 years for collector and residential streets. To see what streets are scheduled for concrete repair, patch, and overlay, visit lakewood.org and search for street resurfacing. Street overlay is a term that describes taking off part of the old surface and laying down a new surface. As streets age, they wear out, and that's when you see excessive cracking and potholes. The city hires contractors to mill off the old surface and place a new layer of asphalt pavement on the street. The old asphalt is recycled into new overlay. This new surface is usually 1.5 to 2 inches thick. Overlay is a lengthy process that can take as long as 3 weeks to complete. So if you notice a large crew and lots of equipment on the street, you may want to choose another route for a while. Every year, 25 to 30 miles of overlay work is completed throughout the city. Overlay projects usually happen between the spring and fall months and cost more than $135,000 per mile on a typical 2-lane street. Rejuvenation stops pavement deterioration where it begins, at the top. The process seals out moisture and rejuvenates the asphalt to help keep the pavement in a near-new condition by restoring the balance of its chemical composition near the surface. When pavement expands in hot weather and contracts in cooler weather, cracks form in the street. Crack sealing crews are then sent out to seal the cracks periodically. Crack sealing is a term used for putting a mixture of asphalt, cement, and rubber into pavement cracks. This seals the cracks against moisture, which, as we know, can lead to those pesky potholes. Contractors seal nearly 100 miles of streets every year. And finally, the city also repairs concrete curbs, gutters, and sidewalks in Lakewood. When concrete cracks, sinks, or breaks apart, the city sends crews out to do these repairs before any other street resurfacing is done. In accordance with the Americans with Disabilities Act, curb ramps are also installed on existing sidewalks before resurfacing that street. Concrete repair is primarily done on streets scheduled for resurfacing in the current year. However, several miles of concrete repair are done each year in advance of the next year's scheduled repaving. This allows the repaving process to start early the following year. Also, if a defect in a sidewalk creates a tripping or other hazard, street maintenance will fix it in short order, even if the street is not scheduled for resurfacing in the current year. You can always find out what roads are scheduled for maintenance by going to the city's website at lakewood.org/repairs to streets and sidewalks. Plus, road maintenance information is published every spring in Looking at Lakewood. And please remember that state highways are maintained by the Colorado Department of Transportation. In Lakewood, that would include U.S. Highway 285, also known as Hamden Avenue, Morrison Road, West 6th Avenue, West Colfax Avenue, Kipling Street, Wadsworth Boulevard, and Sheridan Boulevard. You can report a pothole or a problem with any of those streets on CDOT's website at codot.gov. Good roads are important to all of us. The City of Lakewood has an excellent reputation for maintaining our thoroughfares. Safe streets, like great parks, beautiful neighborhoods, and well-planned communities, make Lakewood an exceptional place to live. You have a stake in how much money and work it takes to keep our roads in good condition. So the next time you see street repair teams out working, please slow down, give the crew a wave. After all, they're taking care of your city streets so that you can take care of what's important to you.